Now, Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte was kind of a follow-up to Whatever Happened to Baby Jane.
Robert Aldrich, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And it was supposed to be Betty Davis and Joan Crawford.
This is true.
Yeah. Could you, in Baby Jane, the two hated each other.
Right.
And so tell us what happened.
Well, I came to work my first day. I don't know. I guess I'd been working a day or so. And, I walked on the set and I heard screaming from a room back in the back somewhere on the stage, and a woman saying, I'm on the air, so I can't say things, right?
Oh, you can say
this
it.
Is a podcast.
Oh, okay.
This is the Gilbert.
She said, you tell that bitch that I'm not coming out there until she respects me as some kind of an actress and not just some fucking whore, which she seems to think that I am. On the set is a woman sitting with a Chesterfield down to the nub, and that was Miss Davis, and she smoked 5 packs of Chesterfields every day. And so it was right down to the numb, and she said, you tell the woman in the back who is screaming Mimi right now that I'm here to work with her anytime she wants to present herself to us at the time she's supposed to be here, instead of having salve put all over the sores on her back that she has because she's been on it for 40 years to have a career in the first place.
Incredible.
And the lady fled. And the next day, we were all sent home. The next day, we came back to the set.
Wow.
And Betty was in her chair. I was in my little chair next to hers. And there was a lady in Miss Crawford's chair. And suddenly Miss Crawford comes onto the stage. And she says, goes right up to Bob Aldrich. She says, oh, Bob, I'm so sorry the way I behaved yesterday. I'll be more professional. I'll just have to put up with what I have to put up with that. Didn't even call her, with that. Yeah. And, so I'll just run a comb through my hair. You don't have to wait for me at all. I put my makeup on in the car. And as she's saying that, she turns over and starts to walk toward where Miss Davis and I and this other lady are. And she sees the lady in her chair. And she says, why, Livy, Olivia de Havilland, why, Livy, what are you doing here? And Betty Davis looked straight ahead, never looked at her. Her cigarette, like I said, right down to the nub. Why, Livy, what are you doing here? She's playing your role, cunt. I mean, the woman quit, so they're not going to, 20th Century Fox and them not going to wait around for her, so they cast Olivia de Havilland, who is still with us, incidentally. And,
yes.
And I said to Miss Davis, I said, that was very cool. You called it like you saw it. And I said, I love the way Mr. Havilland handled that. She said, you don't know anything about Mr. Havilland, Bruce. She's made of stone. I said, what do you mean? When she was 19 years old, she was starring for Mr. Hitchcock in a movie. And her mother brought her sister to the set. The sister was 17. And Hitchcock at lunchtime started talking to the sister who was very blonde, and Olivia was the star of the movie, and became very enamored of her. And after they finished that movie, he put the sister under contract for 5 years and never used Olivia again. And the sister was Joan Fontaine.
Joan Fontaine, sure. Wow.
And the sister had the career, and so did Mr. Havilland have the career. But that was what Baby Jane was based on.
No, that is good stuff. And of course, they had that long feud, Bruce, too.
They never spoke.
Right.
Miss Fontaine died, they never spoke.